Okay, that audio's fine. This one's not.
You're gonna take the dogs to Paradise Grill on my 21st birthday.
I'm gonna take them before the season here.
Let's play some Minecraft, viewers. Who's part of Huge SMP right now? That's the question.
I know I am.
Because there's been a couple of changes. We have Phoenix, Blinks, Fire Circle, Lost Pikachu, Zen, and me. And I invited Lion Python.
And he has not accepted the invite. And I don't know why.
I have no idea. Probably because he plays Java more than he plays Bedrock.
Well, he's also in college, so.
Wait,
Huh?
what the frick?
What?
Or am I? Don't know what that is. Don't want to know what that is. As today's Friday, which means we're live for the next 3 days. Not exactly 72 hours straight. That will suck. Now, today's streaming schedule is we will be live on Minecraft, FIFA, and Roblox. Now, for YouTube, it's obviously going to be Minecraft. For Omlet Arcade, it's going to be FIFA. And I believe for Twitch, it is going to be Roblox. So before I begin doing anything, let's check on our little mine we have. What the frick? You warped through the wall. Okay. Next thing you know, you're dead because of a zombie. Where did all my good stuff go? As you can tell, if you're reading the bottom of the screen, there's 14 days left in this season. Wait, what? Did I fall? Yeah, I got shot by him. There are 14 days left in this season, which means the polls also open up in 4 days. In 4 days, you will be able to vote on what games will stay. So far, Minecraft is not doing as good as it used to, for some reason. Maybe it's a change of events, as we have 4 games left. One of the 4 will be eliminated next season. And Basically, may the best game win. I have huge plans for the next 3 seasons, as these plans will include everything that you will need to know about the next chapter. As I will be doing stuff like that every week in the in the 3 post seasons of Chapter 2021, which would be Seasons X, which is October, Season Y, which is November, and Season Z, which is December. Now, let's talk about it a little bit. First things first. Next year, there will be 2 conferences when it comes to games, as we will have one conference of games being the streaming conference. The viewers will be able to decide which 12 games will be in that conference. Now, in the video conference is another conference where I get to pick the games depending on if they're on the streaming schedule or not. If they are on the streaming schedule, I will not put them on the video schedule. So therefore, I would pick 12 other games. So therefore, expectantly, next year we will have a total of 24 games in our first season. Now, in a moment, I gotta take out Mosley, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Okay, viewers, we're back. As if you probably have heard, again, there's going to be a huge change in the schedule at the start of the next chapter. And we'll prepare for those. And we'll prepare for those in the next 3 seasons after this one, which means every week, starting in season for the next 3 months after September ends, in October, November, and December, every week there will be a poll. On the last day of each week, we will, except for overtime days, which would be anything from the 29th through the 31st. Those are overtime. They don't count. But here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be picking games to be streamed next year for Season 1. This will be a weekly occurrence, so we will do this 12 times. 12 chances to get your game in the next season. In the first season of the new chapter. If you don't make it in, you don't make it in. If you vote for something that's already on the schedule, it won't count. Because at this point, there's still people who think it's funny to vote for something that's... And also, no PlayStation games. The reason I can't do PlayStation games is because the console is not guaranteed to be open 24/7. So the only time I ever do play PlayStation games will be whenever I have the time and I feel like just doing a bonus random stream. Another thing that we will also be voting for are the themes. There's going to be 12 themes that you guys can select from each, as I randomly picked all of them. Now you guys just have to put them in the months you want. And what you need to do is make sure, that way we don't get scenarios like this year where the tundra season's in the middle of the summer. Yeah, again, I did that at random, and it turns out it makes no sense. So the themes we have selected next year are, I believe I noted them somewhere. I think I noted them on Microsoft Word or Excel, one of the two. Or PowerPoint. I'm not sure which one. Or I think I did it on the wheel. As I believe there are a bunch of cool seasons. I think at least a couple of them have something to do with fire, which we have not had a fire season yet. But that's just the only hint I've given out. Also, the third thing we're going to be doing...
Are these yours or these your dad's new white socks?
What white socks?
Did you get white socks?
What is this? What word does it say on the front of it?
Dickies?
Those are mine.
Okay.
That's the name of the brand, I swear. Well, not literally, I don't swear in real life. But that's because of my religion. Did I get any comments yet? No. The only thing I got is don't miss Martin Barchi's stream. That's someone else, I guess, I'm following. What's another thing? Again, Again, next month, I believe our reaction channel will return, which means Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays bonus streams will be also returning. Usually they don't have anything, but this time they're coming back, as we will be reacting to things again. This time with caution. Last time we had a issue with, I believe almost 3 months ago, with the one of my soccer reaction videos or something like that, and I don't know what it was. I don't know what the cause was, so I suspended the channel for 3 months on my decision rather than YouTube's decision.
Why?
As again, I don't know why I got warned, as they just don't tell you anything. That's basically what they do.
They warned you without telling you?
Basically, yeah. It just said community guidelines. What guideline? I don't freaking know. So yeah. Again, the reaction channel is coming back. If it gets striked, though, because again, I no longer have that warning for that channel. If it gets striked, we will go under another 3-month suspension, and we will keep doing this for basically the rest of that channel's lifehood. If I ever choose to end that channel. Kara, you have clothes! And also news about our music channel. We haven't made many songs in a while, as we need to get. I'm trying to get this done by the end of the year. Yes, it is. She's coming. I did tell her. I screamed at her from down here. Also, other news is for our sports channel, starting next year, we have a... I did tell her.
Oh, she probably didn't hear you.
She did. She just screamed at me.
I'm not screaming. I'm literally so you can hear me.
Again, also on our sports channel, we have a football league coming out in the UAFL. No, it is not my monthly cups. My monthly cups is something different. Because we have recording issues with the Access 19, I'm going to decide that we will no longer support Access Football 19 for the UAFL, but I will still use it in the... As again, I will still use Access 19 for the monthly cups, but I won't use it for the UAFL. That way you guys can watch the league. This does mean bad news to the Montreal Terrapins, Vancouver Mallards, Winnipeg Devil Cats, and then Mexico City Jaguars. Unless, if we get the 2021 version of Access Football by the end of this year. And if that happens, then those teams, along with the many other teams that I want to introduce into the league, could also be introduced. Now for our vlog channel, again, we'll just do what we normally do, other than the fact that starting this season we do seasonal vlogs. For this season, in Season 9, it will take place on the first day of fall, also known as the early fall stream. There's going to be 3 of these in the fall, one coming up this month, which is the early fall. Then the mid fall, which is in November, I think. No, it's in October. Why did I say that? The one in November is a late fall.
Hey, Erden, are you going to do a video on my birthday?
There's supposed to be a video on every single day, I think.
Oh.
Normally there is. I haven't done anything in a while, so yeah, not a good start for me. And for our YouTuber tournaments,
Oh, is that yours?
I don't know.
Kara, do you have gray socks?
I believe.
Do you have gray socks? Yeah. Here's the sock.
I believe again for our YouTube battles tournament thing, we will be drafting players for the next season, starting October as well.
Can you hand me any towels you have in your bathroom? Throw them down here.
As there will be,
I gotta wash them.
I believe,
Now I gotta wash my clothes.
there will be 48 contestants in season 2, and you're probably thinking that's a lot. But then again, guess what? This next season will take up the entirety of 2022. That's right, 12 months. Just like the UAFL will be as well. Oh, frick. I didn't know I was going to die, but probably because I can't hear anything because it's muffled. But again, for 2022, we will be doing that. Did he drop a music disc? That had to have counted. It didn't. I'm disappointed. What? As again, for 2022, we will be doing that. Now, the thing is, the divisions are going to be different. We're going to be drafting one person from each group. There's going to be 48 groups. Well, not 48 groups, 48 drafting districts. And basically, here's how it works. Each channel type, that I believe, is divided into, I think there's, how many groups? There's 16 groups. 15 of them being channel types and one of them being viewer selections. Out of each of those group channel types, there will be 3 levels for them all. We will have a lower class representative, a middle class representative, and an upper class representative. How that works is the lower class is anyone from the Graphite or Opal League, one of the two, doesn't matter which one. Again, you can be promoted to middle class throughout the tournament and still be eligible. This is only if you're getting drafted. Once you're drafted, you're going to be guaranteed to be in, even if you get more subscribers to be promoted into middle class or upper class, or even lose subscribers to get demoted. So again, that's how that works. So we have lower class, which is anywhere from 0 subscribers. Well, actually, no, we're not doing that. This is 1 subscriber to 9,999. The reason why I don't do 0 subscribers because people on the channel crawler who do not choose to show their sub count is actually listed as 0, but you can obviously tell they are more upper class than the rest. So if you want to compete, you have to turn that off. That way I can matchmake you appropriately. Because the hidden sub count is not allowed on my tournaments for that reason. Kara, you have clothes.
Put them on my chair. Put them over your head.
Hold on, I'm dying from a zombie. broke my door. Bad zombie. The middle class representatives will be anyone from the Bronze or Silver League. Well, actually, these leagues might be subject to change because there's likely going to be a new YouTube league created once T-Series gets 200 million subs, which is probably going to happen, even though I'm not a fan of them at all. As again, YouTube's probably going to give them a reward. And every time a new reward in YouTube is created, a new YouTube league will come out. So basically, I'll have to change up a little bit of the rules because of this. Since there are now going to be 9 leagues, I believe, I'm going to have 3 leagues per class, with lower class being the Graphite, Opal, and Bronze League now. So therefore, anyone from 1 subscriber to 99,999 subscribers will be in the lower class. The middle class will be the Silver, Gold, and Diamond League. I know this sounds crazy because Diamond's pretty high up. But think about it. So anyone who has in those leagues, I'll have to change it. I'll think about it because there's not going to be much people left for the upper class if I exclude Diamond into the middle class. As the Ruby League is at least 50 million subs, and there's not even 100 people in that league right now. So I'll have to think of something. Let's think of something. Let's create a sign so I can explain it on a sign. So here is the lower class. It'll be marked with the letter L. It starts at the Graphite League. Which graphite has nice properties. It can heat up and conduct electricity, I think. So, again, it'll start at 1 sub. So it goes from Graphite. Actually, we'll do the upper class first to make it easier on me. Upper class. What is 9 divided by 2? That will be 4.5. Rounded up to 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's first 5 leagues. So that would be Gold, Diamond, Ruby, Red Diamond, and the new league. So, upper class. So that would start at about 1 million. And the limit is, I believe, now going to probably... It's 1 million and above. So no one in the upper class is switching yet. But once we get even more subscribers, once another YouTube channel league gets created, gold will move to middle class. If that's a good option, I don't know. We'll think about it. Actually, here's a better idea. We're going to have the upper class start at 1 million subscribers and end at a certain sub count. If someone exceeds that, we'll have to figure something out. I doubt anyone's going to exceed. I doubt anyone's going to get 1 billion subs in a long time. So that's a reasonable explanation. That's where you'll need to be in the upper class division. Middle class. This division's a little bit not as competitive, but it still gets some of these viewers. So it's from 1,000 to this number right here. So yeah. So anywhere, so that would count the Opal League, Bronze League, and Silver League. As we have quite the number of people in that division. Especially in the Opal League, as there's a lot of them in that league. Not as much as Graphite, though. Graphite has the most members. But for the lower class, for everyone else who is in the Graphite League, including myself, would be classified as lower class. We start at 1 sub. If you do not have 1 sub, you're not eligible. Now, I don't want to exclude people who are at 0 subs, literally, but there are people who hide their channels off of the internet. Well, not hide their channels, hide their sub count so that no one can see it. But on the channel crawler, it's listed as 0. And if I pick someone like that, it won't be fair. As again, we need a representative for all 3.
Well, you better eat it. You can't discard it.
So again, there are the 3 classes: lower class, middle class, and upper class. So lower class will be just a Graphite League, middle class will be Opal, Bronze, and Silver, and the upper class will be Gold, Diamond, Red Diamond, Ruby, and the new league that might be coming out soon because T-Series is almost at 200 million.
And it's funny because, like, they have, like, less than 100 million views of video.
Yeah, it does kind of seem fishy at this point, but
Like, a lot of people are subscribing to T-Series, and that's what PewDiePie pointed out when they were going at each other's throats. Their subscriber count is going really, really high, but, like, the views are, like, crap.
I think if you don't want somebody to bypass you in sub ratings, just don't start a war with them in the first place, because that's going to get your own viewers to sub to that person as a joke, and you don't want that. So that's why we don't go into wars with each other, unless if they declare war against us. Which I don't know anyone other than PewDiePie who would declare war, a sub war. Well, him and Dan TDM. I think Dan TDM did that with Dream and he lost. So, same scenario. You declare war, you lose. It's basically how it works.
What, Dan TDM declared war on Dream?
When it comes to a sub battle, yes. Dan TDM lost that battle against Dream, and now Dream is more famous than Dan TDM accordingly. So again, if you're a YouTuber, don't start YouTuber wars.
See,
Yeah, and whenever he did that, he made it worse. Okay, so if you just joined the stream, welcome. How you doing, Candy Guts? Did I read that right? Yeah, I did. Let's go ahead and mine some terrain now that we're finally... What time is it, actually? It's about 4:43. We haven't spent that much time at all. We have spent at least half of the stream, which half, I think, is about 40 minutes. As this is a 80-minute stream. Not to mention it's actually the same length as a class period at my school, but who cares about the school? Well, I like school and all, but we're not going to talk too much about it right now, as nothing interesting happened. Other than the fact that I have a tennis match next week, so... And a scrimmage. Literally the day before. Alright, let's go ahead and clear my loadout. We are going to find... I need a pickaxe. I thought I had one. Wait, I can use this. I need a sword. Most of my swords are gone. What happened? He moved the villagers, didn't he? Ow, screw you. Why is my auto swing feature off? Yeah, I have a feature on my controller that allows me to do that. Where I can hold the button and not have to spam click it. It works in any game as well. That supports controllers, at least. Eventually, they're going to find a way to do control mapping, and I will be able to do it with any game, even if it doesn't have controller support. Which, I can't wait for that to happen. Which is kind of curious to me, because there are some games like Block Strike that don't have controllers. Imagine what it feels like to do that. Maybe that's how some of these people are winning games, because I know it's a feature available on Android devices, but because of Apple updates, that feature for us is broken. Because again, Apple is just like Roblox. They update something, but something else breaks. So, we are gonna get some food, because I'm gonna starve to death if I don't. I have a lot of obsidian. So let's go ahead and begin... Ow. Now, if you're wondering what this is... Ow, I didn't know he could walk through it. It's supposed to block mobs, and it works as long as I don't touch it like I just did just now. as we're going to try not to screw everything up like we always do when it comes to not dying. I need to find where the cave system was at, though. In a second vote, FDA advisors recommend booster dose of Pfizer vaccine for people 65 and older and those at high risk of severe COVID. That's for those who want to choose it until our government does something else. That again, my personal opinion, I believe everyone should be able to choose if they want to get vaccinated or not. And sadly, that dream is not coming true anymore because this world is starting to believe that we should be forced to take it. I already took it, the vaccine, because I have nothing against the vaccine. But again, for everyone else who doesn't want to take it, that's their choice. They should be able to choose. Because the government will be surprised about what people will do to support their decision. What is this? This is new. I don't know. I normally remove the torches so mobs will spawn. It's too much deep slate. This is Blinks' area. He makes his a freaking maze. Forgot to have the turret burst off. Alright, we are traveling to our destination. The wall of give me resources or you will be mined. As I don't remember where most of my stuff went. Well, I have 13 diamonds, but that's not enough. As we have suffered a lot of casualties because we burned an... Ow! Give me food, thank you. I really don't want to use this sword because it's going to break. But it's just an iron sword. But it has sharpness too, though. How much damage is that? 8. It's not too much more than a diamond sword. It's just 1 over. Yes.
Can you put a timer for 20 minutes? And let me know when
I could.
Yeah. Can you set it for 20 minutes?
I'll be. Gotta turn a stopwatch on. Gotta turn a stopwatch on. Where is it? I have a lot of apps, but that's normal for a YouTuber. I like that one. Probably gonna reopen mine. So did I get any comments? Other than hello. Let me check the Oh yeah, I need to go to Minecraft. Live on Omlet next. I believe Omlet is our hope right now because they're currently getting a surge, just like YouTube got a surge last year. Yeah, last year, because of the pandemic and everything, YouTube was popular, which is the whole reason I'm probably at 300 subs right now. But now, Omlet seems to be doing the same thing, despite now that we are starting to lift restrictions-ish, maybe starting to lay some again, even though that's not happened yet. The only restriction that's literally left is about the masks thing in my school. I need armor because I'm going to die if I don't put it on, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it. As we have began our 14-day countdown for the next season as well, as again, season X is coming back. Last year didn't really have much of a difference between the letter season didn't really have much of a difference. But now they do, as that's again the 3 seasons where we will be preparing for the next year. Speaking of which, let's check our calendar, see what days of the week where we will be doing these events where I stream. Let me check my calendar. Give us a little preview of seasons X. So it looks like it will be every Thursday in October. We will be doing our little draft and all that in October. This will act as a second bonus stream, not a replacement bonus stream. And as you can see, there are 2 holidays that we will be celebrating in Season X. Columbus Day / Indigenous Peoples Day, along with Halloween, which is a major event. In Season Y, it will be every Sunday, which is perfect. And in Season Z, it will be every Tuesday for those events that we will be doing to prepare for January, which only has about 2 major events other than Cusin's birthday. But that doesn't really count as an event, as we have New Year's Day and Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day next year. Oh, and yeah, right here is the next, I believe, right here is my YouTube channel's 4th anniversary. That's a lot. It's almost been freaking 4 years already. So yeah, now you get the idea. There's not as many holidays as there were. I'm gonna warn you, next year, I'm actually gonna close this again with over 10 holidays in it. So expect there to be a lot of holiday streams in that season. What season was it? I don't remember. There's Season 1, Season 2... Well, there's Season 4, and that has 8 holidays in it. Season 5's got 2. No, Season 5's got 4, never mind. I mean, again, it's not as crazy as 2020's holidays. There's April 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or something like that. Having that many holidays is ridiculous. Oh, and I believe... Nope, wrong month. This was the last day I went to school without wearing a mask. On March 12th, 2020. Technically, it could have been here, but we never went on the last day. And then schools were closed for about, 2 weeks. Expected to open on the 30th, but they extended that closure and they kept extending it until the end of the year, to where again it was closed for the rest of the school year. And now it's open right now, but it might close again. I don't know. Could happen. As where I live, I think the positivity rate is too high. I don't remember what it was. It's over 10% though. But again, at this point, it's been so long that I'm starting to see that this virus is just going to stick around forever. So it's basically another flu that we just need to get used to. But don't let your guard down though, because it's more severe than the flu. Alright, time check. We got about 18 minutes left in this stream. Sadly, we only had one person tune in. Blinks and Golden Thunder didn't even tune in, so that's a surprise. Is my notifications on? Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to see something. By the way, there is a update coming out for YouTube, for iPhones or iOS, to where there's gonna be a bunch of new features, including mic modes. Not all these features are available on all devices. So just to warn you right there. As I believe right now we have an 8. Eventually, when this battery capacity gets super low, I'll either replace the battery or get a new phone. And I would probably go for a newer one so that I won't have to deal with the lack of features. Because I believe the oldest iPhone they sell right now is the iPhone 7, unless if they've discontinued that. I don't know if they did or not. But I know my cousin got it for Christmas. Literally this last Christmas, and now we have another Christmas coming up. And another iPhone's coming out. I believe it's the iPhone 13. Or was it the iPhone 12? How deep is that? Is that 3? Yeah. Anything 3 or less, you will not take fall damage from. There, now I shouldn't die from the mobs of the depths. I'm afraid that creeper saw me. It did. Run. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about doing a one elimination you're done kind of thing. What? It's been... You have 7 minutes left. As I believe my controller is expected to die, so I'm going to have to plug it in during my FIFA stream. So right now, I believe blue team is kicking everyone's behind. I think. As I believe, again, when I was talking about the new Apple features, there's a new thing where you can change the mic settings. There's one that muffles the background out completely, to where you would only be able to hear my voice, if I choose to do that. There's also one that allows you to hear the background more easily as well, which, again, I don't know which one I would want to go for. Typically, most people don't like noise, but... Oh yeah, turn this mode off. There's a witch. I believe there's also a screenshot button on my controller as well. It's not supposed to be the screenshot button, but it's because of Apple updates. Typically, it's supposed to be the button that just changes your, I believe, burst mode, which is actually the same mode I use to automatically swing my pickaxe. Which there's three. There's fast, which I'm going to show you real quick. So, fast is this fast, which is pretty much the fastest that you can set it to. I'm going to delete this screenshot real quick. I changed the mode to medium speed, and it's this. Still pretty fast. But now I'm going to change it to slow speed. Did I just take a picture of my low battery thing? I didn't mean to do that. So this is the slowest it can go to. This mode is great for games that use guns, as you could change any fully automatic gun including LMGs, into burst guns. Imagine a burst LMG. Probably needed because, again, it's crazy. Law enforcement officials are preparing using lessons they've learned from January 6th. Oh yeah, because of the whole, again, all the stuff of all the people losing their jobs because of a stupid decision, in my opinion. Again, I believe in their body, their choice. They choose what they want to do with if they want to get vaxxed or not. The reason why that's happening is probably because we're predicted to go into a civil war, unfortunately. So they're trying to use what they learned, I guess, on January 6th. Then basically do everything all over again. I think what we need is Abraham Lincoln to come back to life and settle this. That's what I think needs to happen. Because of his decisions, the first Civil War was concluded with peace. Now we need him to come back and end this nonsense we got. Everyone post in chat. Everyone post in chat. Revive Abraham Lincoln to do that for me. Because we all know he's fully capable of ending this freaking corrupt world where it's basically a war between a bunch of people, while some people blame other people for the reason of everything. Even though sometimes they're wrong. I better actually remove my controller from my phone, because I remembered low battery. If it dies, the stream ends early, as we probably have less than 10 minutes anyway, actually. Yeah, we have about 8 minutes. Now I just need to plug it in with my charger. I'm gonna unplug my 30,000 MMA battery. Well, it's more like a 30,000. It's a portable charger, really, but I just call it a battery because basically it's extra light. Jen, the timer went off. Where did she go? I don't know. Where's Jen? She told me to remind her something. And now she's gone, of course. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find her. Wait. Stop. What are you doing? There's a slime. It was a freaking slime. I'm gonna exit the game so I don't die while I'm gone. Because you can't stop in a cave.
God dang it, Thor!
Jen! What are you doing in here?
Get your lazy butt up.
You know, if this gets too much worse, we should move to Canada. Because I know I'm not moving to Australia after what's going on there right now. And the thing is with New Zealand, if anyone tests, if there's only one positive, the whole freaking thing goes into lockdown until it's gone. So expect millions of lockdowns if you live in New Zealand. UK and all those countries have been in, the UK's been into lockdown 6 times, my dude. We only been in lockdown once. Now I don't know about Canada. I know they've been into lockdown, obviously, but it is a lot colder there, especially in the town of Alert, Canada, which is literally the northmost city in Canada. And I can tell you, it's about like 19 degrees right there right now. Yeah, it's summer and it's that temperature. So there are still some cold places you can live at. But there's also hot places you can live at too, like Africa. But again, that has no water. Now, what time is it? We have about 3 minutes and then we're going to be done with this stream. Huh? What? Oh, I thought it was my controller dying. Nope, it's my game lagging. Nope, I thought it was coal. But I did make an iron pickaxe. Stop lagging, game.
I wonder how everyone else is handling this freaking pandemic. So I found iron. Big things also coming up next season. We have Minecraft Live again, which means I will be watching that. So I'm guessing what I think it was the 16th that it was scheduled for, or the 15th. I'm not sure which one. I think it was the 16th. The 16th of October, not this month. And I believe they'll be talking about what's coming up in the new Caves and Cliffs Part 2 update, along with the next update after that, which I'm more excited about. Actually, I'm just as excited about both, actually. Because I like Part 2 of the update better than Part 1. But I still find Part 1 pretty cool. Because now you could duplicate iron. But Part 2 is going to add all the new biomes and stuff. Well, these are going to be sub-biomes now.
Sub-biomes?
A sub-biome, if you don't know what it is basically another biome that's a part of a different biome, basically. Or a mini biome, basically, also. Like the Lush Caves thing. I think that's a sub-biome that can be generated under any biome on the entire overworld, since the biomes usually go from up to down, and they might change everything to Cave Update 2. I'll be right back. Actually, wait, let me check time. Never mind, we won't be back. We will end the stream here. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe.